Hey guys, in this show, I am going to talk about the Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach Jr. fight, why it happened, how it happened, and what I foresee in the future. Stay tuned. Hey guys, I am Twaun X, and this is the Double Take Podcast. On this episode, I wanted to talk about the Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach Jr. fight. It was a good one, guys. I had to say it was very interesting. There was a lot of dynamics at play for me in this fight, as these two are lifelong friends, and there obviously may have been some type of camaraderie, but I believe there was a much stronger friendship bond in between the two, and one was hungrier than the other, as one wanted to be eaten. And before I dive into my take, I will guide you through my process as I watched the fight, and I will share a few clips for you guys. Now, it was very good. It was very good. Um, Now I noticed before the fight, I watched the what is it, the face to face thing. Now you're getting an honest opinion. I am a boxing fan, but I'm not an expert or analyst or anything. So this is a fan's perspective. And from the way that them two were going at it in the face to face little thing that they do, it wasn't in it wasn't the usual Tank Davis's character, right? As such as when he fought Riley Romello, that guy when he uh, knocked him out with a body punch. Um, that built up. There was a lot of energy, a lot of raw energy, a lot of animosity. There was some. He wanted some. He wanted to get him. You know that killer instinct showed in that. In this one, there was a camaraderie, but I remember Tank kept speaking about uh, Lamont Roach Jr.'s mom being in the audience, and he referred to her as his mom. Also, now this is important, guys. So he wouldn't even disrespect this guy at all. So that lets me know the level of respect and bond between these two. Now, I'm going to give my analysis. I don't want to give it at the wrong time. But so with going into this fight, I believe from the beginning, it started off more on the Tank is making his friend more famous. I would say I don't know the guy's money to say make him richer. I'm sure he is off of fighting with Tank Davis, but he's putting his friend on more than what he is because the guy is already a champion, right? Now, how it unfolded is the interesting thing, folks. And I really want to show this with you guys. So I will go to my first clip, as the fight was pretty boring initially to me, up until about the sixth round, right? And that's where I want to show you guys a piece of the fight as it started to pick up around that time. Pretty much before that fight, they were pretty much filling each other out. It appeared that they didn't really want to fight each other. They definitely respected each other. If America and Russia put on boxing gloves, this would have been that match, right? That it was that much respect for each other in the ring, not on the friendship level. That was there too, but I'm saying as boxers, these two had already met and fought before. Remember, and Lamont Roach has been going all around town speaking on how he only lost because of a draw from like their early days, like adolescent years or something. They've both been fighting that long, and Lamont Roach Jr. is a champion by all means, and he has a lot more to prove than Tank Davis in the scenario, and it definitely starts to show throughout the fight. So I'm going to show you guys where it first starts to pick up. All right. It starts to pick up, guys, right about here.
Trash talking in the ring. Referee wanting to maintain law and order. Steve Willis, the man in charge. Davis playing the mind game, setting a trap, evacuating. And Roach continues to talk to Davis, and you're right. Davis is taking
Before
Roach
this
out of
point,
his game
guys,
plan
they
here.
had not really been talking crap to each other. This is where the intensity of the fight speeds up. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to the pace of the fight. So remember, there were only 12 rounds in a fight. So up until halfway through the whole fight, there was basically no action. There was a lot of footwork, a lot of filling each other out, a lot of performance for the crowd, as I'm sure that Tank Davis wanted to make sure that his friend got his shine on that he so well deserved. All right. So now I want to show you a very pivotal point in the fight, guys. This is a very pace changing point, and I have to show it to you guys. All right.
This is where you look back on those early rounds where not much happened. Could the judges have preferred Roach? It's an interesting spot for him to be in. This is everything he said he would do so far he's doing.
There's a counter right, nice right uppercut. Roach taking the fight to Davis. Davis high guard, wanting to explode with the left. Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaning with right.
He took a knee.
He took a knee. What is he doing?
He forgot his...
He took a knee, guys. Very interesting.
I understand. You take a knee like that, that looks like a knockdown. All right? Back up. Back up.
There you have it, folks. Tank Davis actually took a knee in this fight. So let me catch you up real quick. So there was pretty much not much happening up until about the sixth round. At that point, the pace picks up. They start trash talking, aggression builds. They get to about the ninth round, and they're giving some good exchanges to each other. And out of nowhere, Tank takes a knee, guys. Now, some people could consider that as an automatic loss. I can consider it. I will consider it basically as a knockdown. You just cannot knee if I was actually having a physical altercation with someone on the streets and they took a knee, I would assume that you're submitting. I'm going to have to be honest with you. I'm going to have to say that you're submitting as the man in me. Is it? I mean, I very interesting. But Lamont Roach Jr. goes on to finish the fight strong, and a few things become apparent to me. Um, Tank Davis didn't really. He was unprepared. I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there because he came in there not with the intention of fighting this guy with the way that he fights, that full intensity, that Mike Tyson pit bull he is. I don't even believe he trained correctly for the occasion, and it appears to show. Lamont Roach Jr. outpunched him, landed more punches. Lamont Roach Jr. was actually hungrier and had more to prove, as Tank Davis is already on top of the world as pretty much the creation, or not creation, but the transformation of Floyd Mayweather, not taking anything away from his raw talent, because Tank is Tank. But this may have been his Buster Douglas moment in comparison to Mike Tyson, guys. What do you think? I feel like he did not plan on fighting Lamont Roach Jr. for real, as it was his childhood friend, and he came out with the intentions of helping his friend get on, right? And his friend had another trick up his sleeve as he wanted to prove that he was the champion the whole time, as he has probably been in the shadow of Tank Davis his whole life, even though he is a champion. So he probably trained, such as Muhammad Ali on his movie, or Big George Foreman on his comeback. And he went out there ready to turn Tank Davis into a human pinata. That's pretty much what happened. Lamont Roach Jr. went out there and did a great job. I am a Tank Davis fanatic, so I was shocked and appalled, right? But I can see it for what it is. Now, I do foresee a rematch fight, and I do foresee Tank Davis knocking Lamont Roach Jr. out. That is my opinion, because he would have something to prove at that point. He would be forced to train the way that he should have trained for this fight, because that was not the Tank that I know. He didn't even have a reason to fight as he did against other opponents such as Raleigh or De La Cruz, the Mexican Pitbull, who is also another great fighter, Lamont Roach Jr. You really showed up and showed out, man. You surprised and you shocked the world, and you get your crown from me. Tank, you still have your crown, of course. I It looks like they pretty much have they planned it out for you, Tank. You know, you didn't go out there to give it your all because of your childhood friendship, and he went out there to give it his all. So that is my take on that. I am Twaun X. This is the Double Take Podcast. Please take the time to like the video and subscribe to my channel to get immediate notifications of my future videos. Thanks, and I'll talk to you guys soon.